Okay, my first graders, we're going to complete lesson 3.8 today. So we're on page 175. Okay, 175. It's where we had stopped before. Okay, so pause the video if you need to. Find page 175. Okay, you also will need, for one of our problems, you will need 2 different color crayons, okay, or colored pencils. Remember, no markers. Okay, so pause the video, get what you need, find your page, and then hit play when you're ready. All right. If you're listening to this now, that means you're ready. You're on page 175 and you have 2 different color crayons. We're going to start right here with number 5. It says, draw to make a 10. Write the missing number. Andrew has visited Cedar Hill State Park 7 times. Kathy has visited the same park 9 times. How many times did they both visit the park? Okay, so we're working with the problem 7 plus 9. So we had Andrew had 7, Kathy had 9. They want to know how many altogether. Well, when we're putting our numbers into our 10 frame, do we start with a little number or the big number? Hopefully you said the big number. We always start with our big number. So 9 is our big number. So we're going to take and make 9 circles in our 10 frame. And remember, I can't use yellow because you can't see it on my paper in the video. Then underneath it says we have 7. We have to make the number 7. So underneath I'm going to make 7 circles. Okay. Now that I've done that, let me look and see. Well, I want to make this into a 10, right? We need to draw 10. So I need to take one of mine from down here and stick it into here. So I might just put this one in there. So let me put that one in there, right? Got rid of it, moved it up. Now I can have my new problem. So what's my new problem? I filled up my 10 frame. So I have 10 plus, how many are left down here? 6. What's 10 plus 6? Right, we can count on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 7 plus 9 equals 16, and 10 plus 6 equals 16. So they had 16 visits. So we have the same number, we just turned it into a 10 to make it easier. All right. If you need to pause, go ahead. If not, we're going to look at this one. What strategy would you use to solve 7 plus 8, and why? Okay, so how would you solve 7 plus 8? If I wanted you to solve 7 plus 8, what would you do? Well, we know a lot of strategies, don't we? Could you draw a picture? Of course you could. You could draw 7 circles, then 8 more circles, and count them all together. Right? That's a strategy you could use. Could you put your big number in your head and count on? Is that a strategy you could use? Absolutely. We could put 8 in our head, 7 on our fingers, and count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Why would we use that? Well, it's faster. Could we make a double? Well, we could. 8 is very close to 7, isn't it? So we could do 7 plus 7 and then add 1 more, or we could do 8 plus 8 and then take away 1. Okay. Could we make a 10 frame and turn this into a 10? Well, yes, we could, right? We could put 8 in a 10 frame and add 7 more. So we have a lot of strategies we can use. The key is, just like I've said all the way through, is pick the strategy that works best for you. What strategy is the easiest for you to use? Okay, so we don't need to write anything. If you would like to watch the Math on the Spot video, you can. Okay, but really, whatever strategy works best for you. Okay, let's look look at the next page. It says solve 10 plus 8 has the same sum as 9 plus blank. Okay, so for these problems, first thing we need to do is figure out, well, what is 10 plus 8? Because it says it has the same sum. Remember, sum means the answer to a plus problem. So we need to find out the answer to this to figure out, well, what can we write for 9 plus? So 10 plus 8, well, we can put 10 in our head, 8 on our fingers. We count on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 10 plus 8 equals 18. So I'm going to write it down right up here so I remember that this equals 18. Now I need to think, 9 plus what gets me to 18? Some of you might know this right away and some of you don't. So let's see what strategies we can use. Could we count on from 9 to see how many more do we need to get to 18? We could. So let's say I'm going to put 9 in my head and I'm going to count on. 10, 11, do you see what I'm doing? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, we got to 18. Let's just make sure. We're going to put 9 in our head and count on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, how many circles did we make? Let's count up those circles. What did you get? Did you count 9? Hey, wait a minute. 9 plus 9. That's a doubles fact. See how they sneak those in there. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 10 plus 8 is the same as 9 plus 9. They both equal 18. All right, we're going to try another one. Wonder if it's going to be a doubles fact or something different. 10 plus 7. Oh, so let's stick 10 in our head, 7 on our fingers. Let's count on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, so 10 plus 7 is 17. So I'm putting that up there so I remember. 10 plus 7 has the same sum as 8 plus something. All right, so what do we add to 8 to get 17? Well, let's think about our doubles fact. Does that work? 8 plus 8 is 16. Doesn't equal 17, but it's really close. So let's see if we can make our circles as we go. 8, so we're going to count on and make our circles as we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's just make sure. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, we made it to 17. How many circles did we have to make? Let's look. 1, 2. How many circles? 9. 8 plus 9 equals 17. All right, let's try this one. 10 plus 5 has the same sum as 6 plus something. All right, 10 plus 5. Well, let's try it. 10 goes in our head. We count on, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to write it up here to remember. All right, 6. Let's see if a doubles fact would work. 6 plus 6 is 12. Nope, doesn't work. Close, but not there. So let's make our circles and count on. So we have 6. One more is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's be sure. You ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we made it. How many circles did we make? Let's count those up. How many circles? 9. So 6 plus 9 is 15. Very good. So we solved our problems. Go deeper. If you need to pause, you can. Go deeper. Write the numbers 6, 8, or 10 to complete the sentence. Blank plus blank has the same sum as blank plus 8. So we need to use the numbers 6, 8, and 10. Well, let's think. What could we add together? This can be tricky. So let's see. Let's start here with the 8 plus, since that's our first one. 8 plus blank. Well, let me see. I'm gonna try. What if I tried 6? I'm gonna put it down here because I'm not sure yet. 8 plus 6. Let's see. What does 8 plus 6 equal? Well, let's put 8 in our head and 6 on our fingers. Ready? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8 plus 6 equals 14. So that would leave us with 10 plus 8. Does 10 plus 8 equal 14? No, right? Doesn't work because we need that would be an 8 in our problem. Doesn't work. So we can't use a 6 here. So we tried the 6. Let's try an 8. Can we do 8 plus 8? 8 plus 8, it's a double. 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay, so if 8 plus 8 equals 16, if we use this 8, what does 10 plus 6 equal? Is 10 plus 6 16? Oh, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let's just be sure. Let's put 10 in our head and 6 on our fingers. You ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, 10 plus 6 equals 16. 8 plus 8 equals 16. That worked. So let's put our 8 up here because that does work. 8 plus 8 is 16. And we just did 10 plus 6 equals 16. Our answers are the same. So all we did with this was we just tried different ways. We started with what we knew over here, and we added 6, and we said, okay, if we use this 6, 10 and 8 are our leftover numbers, and they don't add together to equal the same. And then we tried the 8, and we made a doubles fact, 8 plus 8, and we said that's 16. Well, that left us with 10 and 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. So it worked. All right, down here at the bottom, the model shows 7 plus 4 equals 11. Write the 10 fact that has the same sum. So boys and girls, just like we did the other day where we take and we move these into the 10 frame to make a new problem, I'm going to have you do that now. You're going to move these up into the 10 frame and write your new 10 plus problem. Go ahead and pause. Do that now. Hit play when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, so if you're hitting play, that means you solved this, right? If you didn't, pause and work on it. All right, so what we did, we should have moved one up and another up and another up. Did you move them up? Okay, if we move these up, right? This one goes up here, this one goes here, this one goes here. Now we have our 10 problem. 10 plus, how many is left down here? 1. 10 plus 1, does it equal 11? Let's see, 10, 11. It does. Okay, so whenever they ask us to write a 10 fact, it means we have to have a 10 in it. Okay, we have to make a 10. So let me say that again. Anytime they ask us to write a 10 fact, it means it must have a 10 in it. Okay, all right, you're going to work on your personal math trainer next.